It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on how Andy Griffith himself said that Jack Barnes, who played Deputy Warren Ferguson, should have never been hired to begin with. Let's take a look. When actor Don Knotts, who was a fan favorite for his portrayal of Deputy Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show, left the series, the show's producers weren't sure how to proceed. Don Knotts had been bringing in viewers through his unique and carefully developed comic character. The Griffith Show brought on a new character to fill the gap in Knotts leaving. Not to replace him, because really, who could replace Don Knotts? It turned out it failed experiment, according to Griffith himself. In 1965, Don Knotts announced that he would be leaving the comedy. The decision stunned viewers, who were told his decision was in order to pursue a movie career. Now, he was growing more and more popular in the nationals. It made sense. However, the actor, in a conversation with the Andy Griffith Show author Richard Kelly, explained his real reason for leaving the show. According to Don Knotts, Andy had told him on many occasions that he would be ending the series in its 5th season. As Knotts told Kelly, he began to work on self-protecting his career. He signed a 5-year film deal with Universal, and then Andy announced that he had changed his mind and he'd be continuing the show. Barney Fife actor was shocked, but it was too late to back out of his movie deal. As Knott's final episode approached, the reality of the show moving on without him settled on Griffith and the show's producers. They had to consider how to replace the popular actor. At a nightclub in San Francisco, Andy enjoyed the comic performance of Jack Barnes. Barnes was well known as a partner comedian George Carlin and was clearly comically gifted, so much so that, according to Andy, he decided to make him Floyd's nephew on the show. So he put him on, and he said, "We are not replacing Don. We're replacing Don, and we're giving him Don Knotts material," Griffith told book author Kelly. The character of Warren was not popular, not with fans, and even more importantly, not with Andy Griffith. Knotts was even brought back on the episode titled The Legend of Barney Fife to lend his support to his flagging replacement. Didn't help, and Barnes was out after 11 episodes. Now, while Barnes did his very best, and at some point he was told it wasn't working, to be fair, it might not have worked for anyone to try to stand in for Don Knotts. Griffith himself agreed and was quoted by Daniel Devise, the author of 2015's Andy and Don, as saying, I can't begin to explain how uncomfortable we were. I get strung out easily, and if I'm uncomfortable, I'm hell to be around, and I was very uncomfortable. Barnes was let go before Christmas of '65. I saw Jack some years later," Andy continued, "and he was bitter for a while, but he got over it. It wasn't his fault. It was our fault." Eventually, Jack Barnes found his niche behind the cameras in the 1970s, performing voiceover work. He also became head writer and producer on The Muppets' first season, co-wrote the 1979 Muppet movie, and contributed as a writer on Hee Haw. And there you go. I don't know if I agree. I just think that he shouldn't have been hired on as the deputy, because he would never replace Barney Fife. But I think he would have made a great character on the show still. That's all I have for you. Have a great day. God bless, and be praying for you.